Many times in custom car audio, we will make builds that feature rounded corners. These rounded corners are great for all types of subwoofer enclosures. Maybe you want to add a curve to a port, or maybe you want to do an underseat subwoofer box in a truck. Maybe you want to do a downfiring box or a center console. The list goes on. We can create these corners with creating multiple stacked layers of wood. But how can we create these pieces quickly in order to make a stack? We can use the new Mobile Solutions Smart Corners. Let's take a look at these in this tool overview video, and be sure to stay tuned until the end of the video because I have details for you on a special offer for CAF fans. So here on my workbench, I have a box that I'm currently working on making. I have a full build video for this here on the channel, so if you want to see how I made it and some other fabrication techniques in action, definitely check that out. A traditional fabrication technique for making a complex shape like this would be to make a large wooden ring like this and then make several pieces of that and stack it up. But as you can imagine, that's a lot of wasted material as you're losing all of this material inside. The main design feature with the smart corners is now, instead of this board being included as part of that overall shape, it's now its own separate entity that can stack vertically like this. We are still able to accomplish this complex geometry, but we save a ton of material and we save a ton of time. Now there are two different versions of this tool, as there is two different ways to use them. The first option here is wood. These are pre-made and they come in sizes from 3-inch, which I don't have, but 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8-inch radiuses. And what you do is you buy them in a pack of 20. So you pick the radius size that you want and you get them in a pack of 20, and they also include the dowels for assembly. The design intent behind the wooden smart corners is to be able to assemble them as quickly as possible. And you can see this is possible with using the included wooden dowels that you hammer into each of the alignment holes. You then apply wood glue to attach the two pieces together and then hammer on the next piece. This makes it possible to make stacks like this within a matter of minutes. We just repeat the process, tap in some of the dowels, apply the wood glue, and then tap on the next layer. Once we've completed making a stack, we can take our flat board, apply wood glue to it, fold it up into position, and then secure it in place while the wood glue dries with clamps or some brad nails. The other option is to use the plastic template set to make our own. In this case, let's say that I want to make a 6-inch smart corner, so I'll take this template along with my rough piece of material. Now I'm going to use some double-sided template tape and stick that template in position. Here at the router, I'm using a 1/4-inch spiral flush trim bit in order to copy the template. In this case, I've made a copy of the plastic template to my 3/4-inch piece of wood. Now there's two different ways that I could proceed from here. The first way is I could apply another piece of template tape and stick it to here if I wanted to make more single pieces that I was going to use. But the second way I recommend, if we know we are making a stack of a certain height, is to just attach these permanently to each other right away. So I apply some wood glue and then use just a couple of brad nails on an oversized piece of material to stick the two together, and then I can flush trim that and repeat as many times as necessary to get a full stack. And with that, you can see that I've quickly made myself a stack and everything is already attached. So this is ready to go and be added to an enclosure. Now, if you did want to use the plastic templates to make individual pieces, you of course could, and you can see that they also have these holes that you can transfer using a drill with a 1/4-inch drill bit in order to use these dowels. Now, another trick I want to show you guys, this is a little bit more advanced. Everything up until now has been kind of a 90-degree turn. So we have a board here and a board here. What if we wanted a board here, but then we didn't want to go the full 90? Let's say we only wanted to go like to about here because we want kind of an angled geometry. How would we do that? I put the smart corner on a piece of wood and then I trace its outline, and then instead of tracing the full outline, I shift it and trace the other end. On the router, I'll do the same thing. I'll do one router pass, I'll detach the template and shift it and attach it again with template tape and router again. And once we're done with that, rather than a full 90-degree turn, you can see we have a very different angle here. There's nothing that says you have to go the full 90 degrees. In fact, you could combine this multiple times to go more than 90 degrees. Now, show sponsor Mobile Solutions was super cool and wanted to hook CarAudioFabrication fans up with a special discount on the quick corners. It's for a limited time only. Check out details to that down in the video description. Don't forget, if you want to see the downfiring subwoofer enclosure that I'm currently working on building here on my channel, you can check out that video here on screen. As always, my friends, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video.